Mind is the sixth skandha. It's the mentis. In the Mahayana, it is the skandhas that the phenomenal world flows through. And the mind is the creator in creating purpose and meaning for all that the skandhas transmit. But more so, it is where suffering is born. It is where all mental anguish is created. And this is where Zen comes to its focal point, is that it instructs the seeker to look into the mind of creation, to the birthing of suffering, how that is, from the inflows through the skandhas to the living mind that creates suffering. The Buddha did not teach practices. The Buddha did not teach ascetics. The Buddha did not say, oh, if you only eat something or drink something or throw your arms and legs around in certain positions or, or anything, or assume some sort of body posture. No. The Buddha was telling people, come see for yourself. And what he was pointing to was the birthing of your own suffering in your own living mind. This was the real thing about the Buddha's teachings, was that it was different from all the other ones that relied upon prostrations or austerities or some sort of outwardly expression, oftentimes in the calling upon a god or a deity, or even to attain certain states of mind like blissed out minds or tranced out minds. But that's not what the Buddha taught, which was different. He's saying, come and look into the living mind, your own living mind, and see for yourself how suffering is birthed within your mind. Wow. Holy smokes, because the second that you see that, you are illuminated. You are the wisdom now, the light has been casted onto it. The secret is revealed. The darkness is now pierced through. The lamp is lit. That's it. That's the enlightenment. It's looking within yourself, the living mind, and seeing yourself. How suffering is birthed. How all the things, all the inflows from the skandhas are empty, in that none of those inflows, they of themselves have any meaning or purpose or place. But how the mind births meaning, purpose, and place for all those inflows. And how the mind then generates suffering, the mental anguish. And it's based upon the three poisons: anger, jealousy, hate. And those poisons are like the fire. They're like the the viscous that generates the heat of suffering. And it's only when, as the meditator, that of Dhyana pierces through the darkness to reveal this, then they can apply the meditation of the Dharma. And a lot of that is the relinquishment, renunciation, and the renouncement of those things that generate the poison. A lot of times when the mind births suffering and you see it and you're like, wow, jealousy just dumped in there and created suffering, or wow, hate just got in there and created suffering, or wow, anger just got in there and created suffering. When you choose to renounce, release, renunciate, and abandon those things that generate the three poisons, then suffering is no longer created. And that births a Buddha. That's Buddhahood. Buddha is an unfettered one, unfettered from the three poisons. I can go on and on and on. The sutras only just further back up what I'm saying here. So this is really ultimately the secret of Buddhism, the secret of Zen. Unfortunately, a lot of confused people and bad teachers and evil priests bring darkness to the teachings and to the path of Zen, and they just create problems. They create more suffering and more of the three poisons than they do by trying than anything else. Buddhism is not necessarily in a spiritual elitist path. It's just a highly misunderstood path.